I want to take a picture of one of them. Yes, I was looking.
You're looking
to these.
Yes, a cookie.
Yeah, and the 500s.
And the
250s.
250, yes. The movie.
Okay.
About 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, the jury.
Is that all right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It explains what this place is about.
Okay.
Yeah, and what happened is in this 4-5 wartime year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gesneuveld hier in de Achterhoek. Voor onze vrijheid.
Dit tandradpompje was ooit onderdeel van de motor in een Lancaster bommenwerper. Het was de nacht van 30 maart 1943 toen bommenrichter Alexander Eugenhard terugkwam uit Duitsland. Hoe dat vliegtuig is beschoten is tot op de dag van vandaag onbekend gebleven. Maar de ED-596 was goed geraakt en vrijwel onbestuurbaar vloog de kist te pletter in een weiland, vlak achter de boerderij van Klein Gebbink in Lievelde.
Ze hoefden het niet te doen.
Oh.
Het zei niet.
Oh, sorry.
Ja. Thank you. Ja.
Where are we now?
Okay. Waar zijn we? Lievelde.
Wow. For bombing command last year.
Oh yes. Okay.
And we flew in our Prime Minister's private jet with my grandson.
Oh yeah. With your grandson.
Yes. Quite an honor to be chosen.
Ja. Goh, dan is er dus toch nog kleinkinderen in de lucht. Ja.
Yeah.
Sir, where you living in Canada?
And
In the
West Coast.
West Coast.
British Columbia.
British, oh yeah.
But away in the interior. Yes.
Very hard winters.
Yes.
The frozen.
Just the first snow when I left Sunday. I left Tuesday. And it'll stay now, and then by the time I get home we'll have that much.
Oh yeah.
Burlap there, and I stuck my finger in like that, and I broke off some chocolate.
Oh,
I thought, chocolate? I hadn't had chocolate for 2 years, but it was unsweetened.
Yeah.
No sugar in it. I guess if it was sweetened, your stomachs couldn't stand it. So that bag had unsweetened chocolate in it, and hard, bricks of it.
Ja, maar er zijn leuke verhalen, hè. Want wij hebben ook verhalen hier dat jeugd, jongeren, en jou moet daarom even translaten staan, na een crash, ook van Amerikanen, na een 14 dagen dan was de bewaking weg en dan ging de jeugd uit de buurt erop af. Dat kun je je voorstellen. En vaak vonden ze sinaasappels en achter de bepansering van de pilot en de bomber-aimer vonden ze chocolate.
Ja.
Dat is echt zo en hij heeft opgetekend. Dat vindt hij ook wel, ja.
So I took a piece about that big.
Ja.
Tom, when a bomber crashed here, and it wasn't too much destroyed, then people would try to get there because the people learned that behind in the cockpit, behind the pilot and area, there were caches of chocolate, oranges,
cigarettes.
Yes.
I used
a lot of
see, I got 2 cartons a month, and I didn't smoke.
Yeah.
So I gave them to the English people, the ground crew that put the bombs in and fixed my guns.
Yeah.
And when they're cleaning my guns in the nose, I'd leave a package of cigarettes for them.
Oh ja.
Yeah.
Maar dat is nog weer het leuke van. Jurk wist niet wat sinaasappels waren. Hè? En heeft me ooit een man verteld, ja, wij wisten het niet, hadden ooit wel eens iets gehoord. Gewoon. Wij aten, begonnen daar op te eten met schil en al. Maar het smaakte niet, zei hij.
Nee. People didn't know, young people, children didn't know what oranges were.
No.
Oh, is that right?
So they thought you had to eat them peel and all.
Peel it all.
And
That would be mostly the American planes had oranges.
Yes. Ja, dat klopt dat verhaal, hè? Most of Americans.
The RAF, no.
No. Only
Maybe
ship-
some Canadians, I don't know.
Ja, oké.
I don't know what the Canadians got. I was never with the Canadians.
Nou,
no,
I
you were
was RAF.
Yeah.
ja. 15 Squadron.
Yeah.
Bigger?
Smaller.
Smaller, okay.
Smaller.
Oh, yeah.
And it had a little glass thing, and
Yeah.
you put the target on there, and
Yeah.
then you flew right
Oh,
down
okay.
the line.
Yes.
And when it crossed, you pushed the button.
Yeah. Cold. This about you flew about hoeveel feet? 20,000 feet maybe, or higher.
Every 1,000 feet, it turned 1.5 degrees colder.
Oh, colder.
So 20 and 30 below,
Yes.
and no heat.
No.
We never had any heat. Pretty cold all the time.
And you had overall or other?
Yeah,
Cold.
and heavy boots. And
Yes, heavy. Yeah.
we were dressed warm,
Yeah.
but we were cold too.
Yeah.
You were never warm, but you weren't freezing. But it was pretty
Enduring
cold.
for hours and hours and hours, and you go back.
And cold
Very cold. Yeah.
all the time you left.
Yeah.
Not very nice weather.
Nagelijk niet beschadigd.
Nee.
Alleen maar de propeller natuurlijk.
Ja.
En nou, de accu was jongens even in de vleugels, een paar krommels eruit halen.
I got a piece of the top nose. I was back doing navigation with the navigator, and a piece that big landed on my table and burnt a hole. And it was so hot, I burnt my finger, and I put it in my flying suit, and I still got it, and I got the date written on it. It's a piece of an 88 up there. So I've never seen an 88 before.
Okay.
I'm quite interested in.
Ja, dit is van Dave.
They were a terrible shell. They could go right up to 25,000 feet. They sure fired lots of them.
Oh yeah.
And they'd explode where they set them, eh?
Juist. En daar heb ik mijn vrouw ontmoet.
Ja.
Ik ben daar getrouwd.
Ja, zij was Canadese?
Ja.
Oh, ja, dat is leuk om te
Ze
horen.
heeft
Oh.
I was telling them see that
88?
tip?
Ja.
One time I was helping a navigator on my table like this, eh?
Ja.
And a piece of a shell landed right there
Ja.
and burnt a hole in the paper and burnt my finger. I still got it
Ja.
from the target, and I wrote the target and the date on it. And I can see now that it's from that little tip piece.
Ja.
It came out, I know now where it came from. It came from one of those tips up there,
Ja.
because it's that color like that, but it's about that big.
Ja.
And it came through the aircraft and landed right in my table. Yeah, so that's a good souvenir, eh?
Ja.
Well, that's what it was, from the tip there.
Right.
Maar,
It's all houses now.
Yeah.
So they came in with the bulldozers and they came to the spot where a whole bunch of these were still there.
ja.
Right.
So yes, so they went. Oh, what to do now? How come? So they went to the museum where I had given them
Yeah.
a whole bunch of RCAF aerial photographs, and on that
Yeah.
you could clearly see where that gun position had been.
Yeah.
What you jumped.
So now they sent in some people and dug it all up.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
there was lots of it left.
So I guess that's just a piece that exploded up there, that whole end, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all cartridge
Yeah, that's all
Cartridge.
powder.
and that shell.
Exploded. This was the shell.
And then it exploded, they set
Yeah.
our height.
Yeah.
And then it exploded
Yeah.
around us, eh?
Yeah. Murders. Murder.
They had
Lots of pieces.
Yeah.
there was
Yeah, yeah, lot of yeah.
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 And black smoke.
And very hot.
Yeah.
But-
Why, I was burnt my finger.
Ja, ja, zie je?
Yeah. Oh
Dat
yeah.
zei hij. Dat zei, mijn vader zei hetzelfde wat Tom nu vertelt. Hij was aan het slopen schoonmaken, vroeger met zo'n zeis.
Ja.
En begin met zijn knecht achter in het veld hoorde hij... Bam! God schreeuwde neer. En de knecht ging kijken, was een scherf in de rasterpaal gejengeld en dan wilde hij uittrekken. Burn his fingers.
Ja.
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 En vlijmscherp, hè?
Maar that thing,
Yeah.
not at 3,000 meters.
Ja.
No, we were never that low.
No.
No.
Tom,
Usually-
Tom, we had when we had that set of anti-aircraft guns.
Yeah.
They all disappeared in March of '45
Yeah.
and in February
Yeah.
because they went to the Rhine to cover the Rhine crossing of the Allies.
Oh, yeah.
But we had one field gun left of an 88,
Okay.
and it fired these shells that were set for a certain time.
Yeah.
And they would fire them. There was an attack by single engine aircraft on a German position.
Yeah.
And this gun fired them and brought down a Spitfire.
Yeah.
And you fired these things, the shell above the plane,
Yeah.
and if you had it timed properly, it would explode above the plane.
Yeah.
And of course the pilot was not well protected.
Yeah. Yeah.
That Spitfire was flown by a Dutch pilot.
Was it?
Yes.
Huh.
And it was they attacked this position to prepare for the Canadians coming.
Yeah. Right.
So it was the first soldier who died for the liberation of our area.
Is that right?
Was
eh?
a Dutch Spitfire pilot.
Well, for
Yeah.
goodness sake.
He's buried in Almen.
Yeah.
There's a little monument for
Ja,
this
ja,
man
in Almen, ja.
Yeah, but he was shot above het jachthuis. The position of the Germans was at het jachthuis.
Ja, ja.
Well, that all broke into little pieces.
Oh yes.
Ja.
Yeah.
Yeah. Splintered.
Down.
And then I could just see black smoke and puffs.
Ja, ja,
Ja.
ja, ja. Zwarte rook.
Ja.
Yeah.
Yeah. This you could put in solid shells.
I see.
And
For ground-
knockoff.
for
knockoff-
tanks and that,
Yeah,
yeah.
armor.
Yeah.
Or you could put in aircraft or anti-personnel,
I see.
which splinters.
Ja.
Yeah.
Ja.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
The infantry guys took these things off the landing craft
yeah.
and put them on the carriers.
Oh.
And we had thousands of these spent shells lying around the house after we were liberated.
Ja.
We learned to take that apart and put it together blindfolded so we could do it at night. They in training
Yeah.
Ja.
in Canada.
Ja.
They blindfold us and we had to be able to take it all apart and put it back together or when you can't see.
Right, ja, ja, ja. Oké, yes.
Rear gunner had 4.
Yeah.
Sometimes I had 4 in the front.
Zie?
And sometimes I had 2 of these.
Ja, ja.
When that was later on, I guess, in the war when you had these.
That's a lot of silk.
Ik kan me een heleboel herinneringen. Ja.
20 millimeter, 2 centimeter, 20 millimeter. This one.
Yeah.
That's that was what the Germans were firing in their night fighters.
Yeah.
Dit was over het algemeen Amerikaans, hè? Punt 5. Die hadden ze overal in de B-17 en de 24.
Brownings. Browning is
Browning,
an
ja.
English
Brownings,
type.
they're all Brownings.
Ja,
We always,
maart 45. En die kwam eraan vliegen op een morgen.
that's so nice.
Terugweg. En die
On the, not many Canadians had the opportunity to see this.
Ja.
No, no, I'm fortunate, you see. Yeah. Huh.
En toen ging er een luikje open en toen kwam er weer uit. Nou, dat was natuurlijk weer begonnen. Maar dat waren de bemannen. Dat is geluk mee.
Kijk, maar dat zijn die verhalen van ooggetuigen. Hè? Dat is
Ja.
zo. Dan kreeg je nu nog wat zwart geld, kreeg moeder. Maar dat waren zakjes van 10 en 20 kilogram. Nou ja, die haalden ze dan hier op thuis. En dan werd dan 5 gulden of 8 gulden naar gelang de prijs was. Nou, en er werd wel van opgeschreven voor de visjes, maar ook wel dingen niet. Snap je? Ja. Oh, thank you Tom. Merci. Ja, maar zo werkte dat in die tijd, hè?
You would use if you had to get out.
Yes.
Ja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kijk, maar dan moest je niet zoveel om aan je lijf hebben.
That's the one I went out of, and the pilot and the co-pilot
Yeah.
and the navigator,
Navigator.
and the wireless operator.
They all had to get out of that.
They
Yeah.
would go out that one.
On that side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maar die zaten nog relatief dicht bij elkaar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ja, maar zat je achterin, dan was je overgeleverd aan jezelf. Dus de
It was
teelkunner.
here,
Yeah.
and it was up in here. It was right under there.
Oh ja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
nose.
Yeah, that's where it was. Yeah.
And those were the guns you operated?
Yes.
Ja.
Did you stand or
Oh, they weren't up like that. And they were pointing this way.
Do you stand up?
No,
yeah,
you sat
yeah,
down.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
the 150 millimeter.
Ja.
Yeah.
Zo, joh.
Yeah.
Ja.
It was awful cold back there too. And then their masks would freeze with the oxygen.
Ja. Frozen.
Ice all over them.
Yes.
And then they couldn't get air.
Oh.
I remember one time he couldn't get air and he's hollering, but we had to stay up there.
Yeah.
But he survived. Yeah.
so? But it was close.
Well, he couldn't. He was crying. He couldn't breathe.
Ja.
Yeah.
But we had to stay like that because we're just coming into the target at our height, and you had to be there within 2 minutes.
2 minutes go.
Yeah, we had 2 minutes at a certain height.
Yeah.
At night, like, and you didn't know where anyone was, so you had to be at that height within 2 minutes. Otherwise, you might drop your bombs on another bomber or something, or they would drop one on you.
Ja.
So you had 2 minutes to get to your target, and if you're late, you cut across, and if you're long, you went further on your
Go on.
Yeah, yeah,
Jongen, maar wat scherp qua time, hè?
Yeah.
yeah.
But
2
what
minutes,
decisions
yeah.
you have to make?
Wat zeg je?
What decisions a pilot have to make?
Ja.
Yeah.
Here is his top gunner is dying,
Oh ja.
Yeah.
and he can't go anywhere but has to fly on because
Yeah.
the bombs have to be dropped.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
It's awful decisions.
So we were within about 3 minutes of the target, and as soon as we dropped the bombs, then we'd come down where it wasn't so cold,
Yeah.
and the
Maar-
ice come off as
Als ik goed
mask.
geleerd heb in de loop der hij was bombenaimer, nam ook voor enkele minutes de commander, was hij van het toestel,
Oh.
nam hij het commando over, hè?
Ja.
Bij je target.
Over the target.
The bomb aimer was the one who directed the plane.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
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 Well, yeah.
For a couple of minutes, maybe.
Well, for about maybe 10 miles or something.
ja.
And you put them in this thing, and the target's coming down like that, and you said port, starboard,
Left.
port,
Yeah.
starboard.
Oh, yes, toch, ja.
So you had to carry the responsibility for your friend up there because
Well,
you had to play. leverage.
everyone knew that we didn't do nothing about it.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Hier,
No one made
ja.
that was made
Yeah.
before. You had to stay at your height,
Yes.
regardless of
Yeah.
what's going on.
Ja.
Yeah.
So
Maar dan
het,
zei
was,
hij-
het was niet alleen Tom. Iedereen
Ja.
wist dat je de vliegtuig
Ja.
zo moest laten vliegen. Ook al zat je
Ja, maar hij zei wel bij het doel aankomende starboard
Port.
port.
Ja, dat is
Links of rechts?
that's light. Starboard is left.
Left.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maar hij zei, ja.
If there was, you tried to shake them out, eh?
Well, you could somehow see in the. Did you have to go somewhere to see the bombs?
Het lijkt wel beschuit, nee.
No, we did it right away. Because you can't close the bomb doors
Ja.
because they're all live now in there.
Yeah.
Like you put the bombs live as soon as you cross the English Channel.
Ja, ja.
You
Ja,
threw a
ja,
switch.
ja, ja.
Now your
That was
bombs are live.
Danger zone.
They will explode as soon as you're coming in. As soon as you cross the English Channel, you threw a switch, and all your bombs are live now.
En weet je wat hij ook zegt? Hij zei, dan kijk je achterom en als er niet uit waren, dan shake je, dan schud je het een beetje aan of je dan ging vallen.
Yeah.
In
No.
een bommenwreck.
Yeah. The plane had to shudder to drop the last ones, maybe.
If
something.
you had to, yeah. Oh yeah.
Tom,
Yeah.
you would have to be sure to drop the cookie first. No, to
They all
drop the
went at
cookie
once.
last. Oh, they all went at once.
You just press the bomb to it once.
But there were times that one of the bombs
Oh,
hit
you'd
the
hang
cookie.
up, yeah.
And
Yeah. I
so
guess so.
that
Yeah.
was
Tom,
dangerous.
you
Not for us, though.
Tom,
didn't
you
work.
tell us a very interesting story for me, or
Oh,
too, yes.
Yeah.
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 Long time ago.
68 years ago.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
68, 69.
You are 21, you were 23 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 19
Young.
when I joined up, though.
When did you fly for the first time? Your first flight?
I think was 45, 44. Oh, maybe November 44,
Oh, yeah.
somewhere around there.
Yeah.
I was younger when war was declared. I was delivering papers, just a young boy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
everyone said, "They got airplanes now, and the war can only last 2 years."
Yeah.
And it lasted 5.5.
Yeah.
En dat is in Christian names, in achternaam, maar BZ, dan ben we daar heel happy met. Oh ja.